Hello. Okay, so guess what? Your attachment style is running your life and you don't even know it. So, I am Reb Julie from Faithfully Driven, and I'm here to teach you about your attachment style because most people think that attachment styles are all about your personal relationships, like who you're dating or how you argue and why things don't necessarily work out. But what if I told you that your attachment style is quietly shaping everything in your life? So it's shaping your relationship with money, it's shaping how you handle stress, it's shaping how you show up in conflict, even how safe you feel just existing in your own body. Existing, like not trying to distract yourself and do a million projects or clean or stay busy, but exist in your body in the stillness and feel comfortable in it. So, most people are trying to fix their life without ever really understanding the system that's running everything underneath it. Let's talk about it. So, attachment styles are formed very early on, not from what your parents said, well, partially, but from what their nervous system, how their nervous system affected your nervous system, how your nervous system experienced that relationship with your parents. So, did the connection feel safe? Was it predictable? Was it overwhelming? Were they available when you needed them? Your body adapted to however they were showing up for you. So, not because something's wrong with you, but because your system is incredibly intelligent. And those adaptations, they became your blueprint in your nervous system. So, let's break this down in real life. If you have more of an anxious attachment style, you're constantly going to feel like this undercurrent of not being good enough. There's not necessarily not being good enough, but not enough. Like there's not enough love that can make you feel calm. There's not enough reassurance. There's not enough security. So it doesn't even just show up in relationships, it shows up in things like money. You're having to chase it, you're having to grip and grab it and panic around it. It shows up in stress. When your system goes into overdrive, trying to fix situations, trying to control the outcome, trying to like hold everything together, your body has learned if I don't stay alert, I'm not safe. Okay. On the other hand, if you're more avoidant, your system learns something very different. Probably like closeness can feel very overwhelming, that relying on others is not a good idea, probably not safe. It's better to stay very independent. You might even pride yourself on being super independent and self-sufficient. So in relationships, you might need to pull back quite frequently. You might need quite a bit of space to self-soothe. You might shut down when things get highly emotional. And this can also show up in your relationship with success and money. So you might avoid really going after what you want, or you might actually disconnect from your own needs. You might avoid your own needs, not because you don't care, but because your system learned it's safer not to need too much. And then there's secure attachment. Ooh, this is the ideal. This is what we're all working towards. So, this is when your system feels safe with connection and safe with yourself. You trust yourself. You have an inner resilience. You feel safe navigating life, doing life on life's terms. You can handle stress without like collapsing or getting overwhelmed. You can experience closeness without losing yourself and blurring all these boundaries. You don't even really realize that secure attachment is something that you either have or you don't have. It's not something that you either have or you don't have. It's something that you can build. So most people don't realize that. Attachment is not just psychological, it's also physiological. So it's not even in how you're just thinking and your belief system, but also on how your body is responding. It lives in your nervous system. So this means that we don't just heal by trying to think our way out of situations or think differently, But we actually heal by creating safety in our bodies, by feeling it, by somatic safety. So we learn how to regulate. First, you have to be aware of your patterns. Awareness is the first step, okay? You have to be aware of your patterns without shame. The point is awareness, not to judge yourself, not to shame yourself, not to guilt yourself into being something else or acting some other way, but to slowly teach your nervous system, hey, connection, support, relying on other people, even success, that it's okay. It's actually safe. And when that starts to shift in your body, everything shifts. Your relationships, they become more grounded. Money, it feels less charged. Stress, you're not living in survival mode or shutdown mode. It stops running the show because your life suddenly isn't perfect, but it's because your nervous system, your system is no longer living in survival mode. So if you've been feeling stuck in your relationships, in your finances, or just in yourself, it might not be a discipline problem. It might be an attachment pattern that needs to be understood, that needs to be unraveled, and then needs to be rewired and relearned. And the moment that you start working with your nervous system, instead of fighting against it, that's when everything begins to change. So, if this resonated with you, please make sure that you subscribe because this is the work. It's not fixing yourself, but finally understanding yourself. Thanks for joining me.